Okay, James Cooper for the Simple Truths Foundation, talking about dosing with colloidal gold. I've done a fair few videos about this amazing colloid, and I talk about all the wonderful things that it can do for you. But this video is about dosing, especially with regard to the 1000 parts per million colloidal gold concentrate that the Simple Truths Foundation sell. And for the whole time, I am the Simple Truths Foundation, for the whole time that I've been getting the laboratory to make that colloidal gold, I have been very, I edge on the side of caution when it comes to dosing. And for those of you that have seen my stuff or have seen me posting about it, I talk about nasal misting it a lot. It's my preferred method of taking it for various reasons. But the main reason that I talk primarily about that is because it's completely safe, because you're taking in such a small amount. So for nasal misting, I think 10 parts per million is a good working figure. If you dilute one of our 10 milliliter bottles of 1000 ppm into a litre of deionized or distilled or reverse osmosis water, you've then got a litre of 10 parts per million. And that can fill up over 30 milliliter nasal misters, and a 30 milliliter nasal mister can last over a month, and that's doing it 2 or 3 times a day. You can do it every hour. You can nasal mist. The reason I like to nasal mist is because lymph nodes meet in the nose. The lymphatic system goes all around the body. It's kind of like a white fluffy stuff that's just below the skin. And the energy of the colloidal silver or the colloidal gold, whatever you're nasal misting, with the electrical charge attached to those nanoparticles, it stimulates the lymph nodes. A node is where various channels meet, and under the tongue and around the nose is such a place. So the message of the silver nanoparticles and gold nanoparticles gets all around the body in a matter of seconds. So it's just a really good way to program the body with the message of the colloidal gold, the energy of the sun. But I wanted to talk also about how much could you take if you were to drink it. You know, most people, if you Google colloidal gold testimonials, and you'll see people talking about drinking an ounce, which is about 30 milliliters in American terms. I'm English. Or they might say I have 2 ounces a day. So based on that, and I'm just saying be careful, because unlike silver, it is toxic at high dose and you can overburden your kidneys. I don't know too much about the side effects of having too much. There's virtually no scientific studies done into colloidal gold, aside from the one that I lost my blog for publishing details of, which was the scientist who found that the nanobots that he found in Pfizer's safe and effective injectable somehow vanished on the petri dish when he introduced them to colloidal gold. And he was very excited about that. And then anyone that dared to talk about it, not on Telegram or Rumble, that's okay, but any of the main platforms, he just immediately got banned. I can't even get my old blog, which had a lot of customer testimonials on it, I can't even find it on archive services. So that's saying something. Over target, definitely. How much would you take? I would say people like hard and fast sort of recommendations. 6 drops will give you about an ounce of 10 parts per million, 30 ml, a shot. And I would say if you're looking for, if you want to do more than just nasal misting, and you want to actually get your doses up for the gold levels, get them up a bit, I would say have 6 drops a day. You could have more. But let's say 6 drops a day for an adult is a good working figure. You can see on the picture that I currently have, it's probably about 15 or 20 parts per million colloidal gold in a like a gardening spray bottle, a 1 litre spray bottle. Quite a lot comes out, obviously, and I spray it under my tongue once a day, twice a day. Because I want to do more at the moment. I want to get my gold levels up. I just intuitively feel that's a good idea. So I quite like that idea. If you've got a Simple Truths Foundation 10 ml bottle of gold, why not get a litre of distilled? Now I say use distilled or deionized or reverse osmosis because that's best for nasal misting and it's best for nebulizing. But if you're only drinking, spraying it under your tongue, then you can use any liquid, actually, the way it's made in the laboratory. You can mix it with water, you can mix it with fruit juice, anything you want. But I would say get yourself a litre of deionized, easier to get in the UK than distilled, and dilute it all down. So now you've got your stock bottle, a litre of 10 parts per million colloidal gold. You can put some of it into, if you wanted to, you could put some into a spray bottle like I do. I like that because then you can spray it, you can feel it spraying all under the tongue, stimulating the lymph nodes. It's convenient. I just hang it up on the cupboard handle. It's very easy for me that way. You'll see also there's a nasal mister in the image. So basically, I've got a ritual before I leave the house. I leave the house three times a day, 4 times a day. I have a little ritual where I nasal mist my gold, and I might put a gel on my face, and I might spray some gold. You know, I got various things that I do to make sure I keep regular with it all. And yeah, it's great. I love my supplementing. I really do. So let's say you can have up to 6 drops a day. You're not going to kill yourself. We're not going anywhere near the higher end of the dose. I've heard people, you know, saying they're taking 4 or 5 times that amount. But I don't want to suggest that. Go with your own flow on it. I remember when I first took hold of some of this gold stuff, I put about 10 drops, 8 or 10 drops into a very small glass of water, and I drank the whole thing back. And I was in the post office about 10 minutes later, and I felt a bit like I was having a flashback from LSD that I used to take when I was at university. I was like, all right. So since then, I've really gone slow with it. It can make you feel a bit strange. It's very, very powerful and transformative stuff, which I talk about in the other videos. But this is aiding with the process that's upon us now, the ascension. And if you're listening to this, you're probably resonating with this stuff that a lot of people are talking about now. It is upon us. We're building the crystalline body, the body of light. Those of us that are coming through into the new world are possibly becoming aware that that's what they're doing. Every time we fall asleep, we're going into that process more and more, I believe. I'm feeling incredibly tired all year. I feel like I've had ME. But that's okay, I know what's going on. So I don't want to go on too much about it. That's what I'd do. Dilute a 10 ml bottle into a litre, nasal mist some of it, and spray the other under your tongue, or just have a sip once or twice a day, just like a little shot. And I would say that's a really fantastic way. So if you have any questions about colloidal gold, ask me. I have a colloidal gold success stories group on Facebook. Most people ask the questions on either the Telegram group, Simple Truths Foundation, or the general sales and advice group, Colloidal Silver Direct. So, or just message me. I'm here to help. I think that basically everyone should be taking colloidal silver and colloidal gold. I think even if just nasal misting the gold. So yeah, reach out to me. I'm here to help, and have a look at my shop, www.simpletruths.me.uk.